You know what nobody tells you about being a dom? You don't always feel like a dom. Just like nobody tells you that sometimes being spiritual means holding your state even when it looks like your whole life is falling apart. So I'm making this video today to share myself with you and where I'm at right now in my life. And what I've learned between being a dominant and what I'm now currently living out as a believer. Living in my I am. Over the course of being a dominant, there are definitely times that you don't feel like doming somebody. And this gets even more frequent when you're in a 24/7 relationship, or the longer your relationship gets, lists of rules get bigger, your involvement in each other's lives get deeper. And so oftentimes, through the protocol itself, she has to answer to you. That's what the whole setup is. And so sometimes my sub will be looking to me to follow through with what I have to follow through with. She relies on that. And in those moments, you have to just decide. You have to decide to remain committed. Now, I'm not trying to say this doesn't happen for the sub. It certainly does. There's plenty of times that a sub may not feel like doing whatever it is she's been commanded to do, and that's fine. But speaking as a dom, it taught me a lot in relationships like that about where I'm at right now spiritually. That same thing that I've learned so many times in dynamics have led me to this point in my life where I know who I am, and I have to hold that state and remain in that state and stay true to that state, because that's who I truly am. It's who, as I used to say in my Christian days, God called me to be. But this has led to a lot of turmoil. It's led to a divorce that's now in progress, trying to figure out how to live apart from my family, which I haven't done for 25 years. Leave jobs that no longer suited me, and begin things like this that haven't produced a profit yet, and yet I feel so led to move through them. And so in these times when everything seems to be crumbling around me, I'm losing money on sales of the house and don't have any money in the bank, I am holding fast. And it's not easy. Just like when my sub may call me and say, can I have permission to do this? Maybe in that moment you kind of feel tired. You don't even feel like talking about it. But she's supposed to ask for permission. She has to. So you dom up, right? That's what I'm doing right now in my spiritual life. I have to choose in every moment to just be who I truly am, who I know I am. And it's really hard not to just go out and find some job that I hate and rely on the vision of who I am. But I know for a fact I can't go do that. If I do, I'm turning on the vision. Submission and dominance are both a spiritual path. They both demand presence. And neither one lets you off the hook just because it's hard. You don't have to be kinky to understand this at all. Whether you're leading someone or following someone or just trying to be true to your highest self, this is the path. You decide who you are, and then you don't move. I'm here. I'm holding the line. And I'm going to keep holding it. Because I already am that man, even if no one else sees that it's true. So that's my commitment to this channel, to the community I'm trying to build. It all stems from my commitment to being who I truly am. I've done it the old way. I've scrambled and run around and worried about how I'm going to create the life that I'm trying to create and tried to do it in my own strength. I did it for decades, and I'm never doing it again. I'm up on this mountaintop. I see the vision. I feel like I'm not moving anywhere, but I've planted this flag. And if I die here, I die here. That's kind of how I feel. Because the old life I left, of just trying to make it all happen myself, is so not worthy of me. So That's where things are at right now. And the loss of my full-time job is what has allowed me to begin to build this and even create this vision. And I believe that was provision by the I Am, making way for where I'm going, making space for me to bring forth what it is that's in my heart. I don't really know of many places where you can embrace both of those things, but they're my two favorite things: spirituality and BDSM. So again, I reach out to you and just want to tell you you're not alone. If you're kinky and you want to find God, want to get closer spiritually to something true, you still feel kind of empty, you feel that hole in your heart, I'm here for you. If you are somebody who is raised in religion and is spiritual already, but feels like you can't go that direction, yet you're so attracted to trying something kinky or being involved in a power exchange or something like that, and somehow your conditioning has told you that it's wrong, I'm here for you for that too. Thank you to those who watch my videos, and I can't wait to really get some momentum here because I want to be around others like me. And right now in my physical life, there's nobody like me. I'm sure that that could one day become something positive, but right now it feels kind of lonely. In any case, it won't always be this way because I know who I am and I know where I'm going. And that's my commitment to you. Appreciate you guys watching.